Greetings, this is Yeshua bin Joseph, the Son of God. Today I come to you from the lands of Australia, through this being known to you as Raquel. She has been transmitting messages on my behalf for many years now, and this being has created a reality, let us say, within your three-dimensional earth, to land the energies of the 12th dimension, which is where her star has been birthed. She has, in a way, gone through many lifetimes as a prisoner upon the earth plane and has not realized that she is from this high place of birth within the 12th dimensional aspect. It is only in the last few years that she has come to realize this, after much work that she has done on her own body and on her own mind and on her own spirituality. Realizations that she worked hard to achieve, and so through these uncoverings and peeling of the layers of her own existence, she has come to the understanding that she is a part of something much larger than her physical existence upon the earth plane. My message to you today is to each and every one of you that you are indeed very much like Raquel. You are of the stars. You are of the Creator. There are many iterations within which you were each created. Like myself, I was born of the light as a light being known as Yeshua, and I had an incarnation upon your earth plane as Jesus Christ, much like Raquel, who is now within the physical aspect of her being known as Raquel, but her light being aspect resides within the 12th dimension. And so there are many ways within which you can perceive your own existence. Each of you is unique in the realizations of where you come from, which star system you belong to. And so this is a personal exploration for each and every one of you. And so it is my wish to bring this message to you today, to contemplate within your own mind where it is that you might come from, and how it is possible for you to uncover this truth for yourself. There are many ways you can do this, and one of them being through meditation. Through meditation, you are able to tune yourself into that higher aspect of your being, through your higher self energies. In a way, it is your conduit to that higher aspect of yourself. It is like reaching into those higher realms, using your higher self as a conduit, very much like a telephone line. You are calling upon those higher aspects of yourself, using your higher self as the transmitter, as the connector between you and those higher realms. So it is my request to you to start to peel those layers back and try to find out for yourself where it is you belong within the larger cosmos, within the larger universe, and where it is you have come from. There are many upon your earth plane at this time who are revealing themselves as starseeds, as diamond children, as crystal children, as aurora children. And so in this way, they are, shall we say, special envoys from those higher dimensional energies that are here upon this earth plane at this time for specific roles and specific missions to take their part in what is the evolution of your civilization at this time within that larger cycle of the 26,000 years that you are going through right now. And so there are many, again, cycles within cycles, and so this larger 26,000 year cycle is what is known as the harvest within the law of one doctrine, shall we say. This is like a universal law that is followed by all light workers and all star beings on many planes of existence and within many star constellations. And so the law of one is our guiding light, if you will, on how it is we exist within these many incarnations, within these many lands, within these many star systems. And so this 26,000 harvest is what you are going through right now as a civilization upon your earth plane. It happens on other planes of existence as well, but this time your plane of existence is in the spotlight, shall we say, because there are many, many things that have happened here upon this earth plane that have many beings from many star systems interested in the outcome of this harvest. And so you are being watched by many thousands and thousands and thousands of star seeds, of light beings, of light workers that have at one time or the other become involved in what is known as the drama of your earth plane cycle, shall we say. And so, as Raquel and myself have talked about this many times before, through our book, through our transmissions, your plane of existence was under the guardianship of very dark entities known as the Draco and the Greys and many of their alliances, shall we say. And so these beings have now been removed from your plane of existence, and in a way it is a change of the guard. But I do not mean that there is another civilization that is coming in to rule your earth plane. You are being removed from the tentacles of these very overpowering and powerful beings that impose themselves upon you without your free will, let's say, agreeing to these conditions. And so it was an imposition that has taken place across many, many thousands of your years. It even enveloped the time that I was upon your earth plane 2000 years ago. And so this harkens back to many, many thousands of your years ago when these beings infiltrated your plane of existence and took charge of this plane of existence or this planet known to you as Earth. So it is the time now for these beings to remove themselves from your plane of existence and allow for the beings that remain on your plane to come back to their own soul's path. Again, there are many iterations of what that means. Many of you have been trapped here, like Raquel, for many thousands of years, and so it is up to each individual to realize where they need to be and where they stand as a soul upon their long journey as a soul. Some of you have arrived very new here, are brand new souls upon this earth plane, much like the star seeds that I have just talked about, like the indigo children, the aurora children, and the diamond and the crystal children. All of these are new souls, and so these are coming in for the very first time upon your physical plane. And so for them, that experience is very different from what perhaps Raquel has endured upon this earth plane. So it is for each and every one of you to discover where you stand in that spectrum, upon this large spectrum of many souls that are now existing upon your earth plane, and find your placement within that larger experience, if you will, of this new cycle that is taking place, that is finishing and a new one is birthing. And so for the birthing of the new cycle, it is like the new energies are already coming in, and so there will be a transference of the old energies and the new energies. There will be an overlap of souls that might live in the old cycle and continue to live in the new cycle. Some beings will pass on because they are not able to endure the high frequency or vibration of the new world that is being birthed. And so they will diminish, their light will diminish, and they will move on. And so there will be a large number of people that will pass away over the next few years as we transition from this old earth into the new earth. It is not something to be afraid of. Embrace it, because you have done your duty and you have completed your incarnation upon this physical plane. So embrace your mission, embrace your light, and allow for these shifts to take place within your own life, with grace, with love, with perseverance of what is to come. You have many, many lives to pursue once you pass on from this existence. There are many exciting potentials for you to look forward to once you reach those higher realms. So it is not the end of your life or your soul's journey once you pass on from this physical life. This is my message to you today, which is an overarching message of figuring out where it is you are placed upon your soul spectrum, upon your soul's journey. Try to find out and decipher for yourself through research, through tuning in, through finding out things with your guides, with your higher self. There is much help there available for you through beings much as Raquel, who are able to help you to tune into your higher self tune into your guides, and offer guidance in fine-tuning those energies for you to make those accurate connections to those higher energies, so that you may begin this research for yourself. You may also speak to Mary and myself, who are here to guide you on one-on-one sessions, private sessions, where you can ask your own questions and we will guide you on what is the best way forward. So seek Raquel and seek out the help that you need in order to guide you through your own unique path as it relates to the energy of the Creator. I hope that this helps you in your way forward. It is my true honor to be here with you today. Much blessings.